The following video article is from the Earth Mission Lightspeed newsletter catalog. Copyright 2014. www.earthmission.info. All rights reserved. You may embed this video article into your website, blog, forum, newsletter, or emails provided you keep it intact and include the contact info. Subtle fascinations. People seem to experience a lot of confusion when beginning to work with the principle that states that whatever you are fascinated with you will get more of. Humanity is so deeply programmed to be fascinated with problem solving and with what is not working in their lives. This requires a complete 180-degree reversal of positioning in consciousness to become fascinated with what is working for you. Let us tell you about the latest manifestation of what we loosely term negative fascination in our life. There was a short period of time when the fifth-dimensional and above-channeled beings that we channel were not available. We began to wistfully talk about how we missed the presence, love, wisdom and insights. Every time we would request the presence and no one was available to come through, we would make a big deal out of how disappointed we were and how much we missed being able to talk to them. Well, the more we did this, the harder it became for the channeled beings to come through. The fascination was with how much they were missed, and so because the channeled beings are simply the universe rearranging itself to accommodate our pictures of reality, they had no choice but to become less and less available to us. They had to be unavailable so that we could miss them, because missing them was what we were calling real. Finally, our buddy, Hilarious, came through. We could barely hear him, and pointed out what had been happening. We, of course, were shocked because on the surface it seemed as though we were really just wanting the channeled beings to come through. But fascination is very different from desire. The universe doesn't care what you want. It just observes what you are fascinated with and what you are making a big deal out of. We were making a big deal out of not being able to talk to our friends. So the universe said, "Okay, you aren't able to talk to your friends." It was flawlessly rearranging itself to accommodate our pictures of reality. And because there was more than one person with the same picture of reality, the fascination was increased by the collusion or agreement. Well, as you can imagine, we immediately began to shift our fascination to the fact that it is so wonderful that we have access to channeled beings in our lives, and how great it was that Hilarious had come through. And the universe very quickly began to rearrange itself to accommodate our new fascination and pictures of reality, and the channeled beings all began to come through again. Noticing what you are truly fascinated with is a fine art and requires a tremendous amount of attention on a daily basis. It is very easy to get lazy about it once you think you have it down. The universe is always there, dispassionately observing your fascinations and continuously rearranging itself to accommodate them. Well, we hope our little tale of fascination is useful to you in some way. It is often the most subtle fascinations that are affecting our lives the most, and they're the ones most easily overlooked. Some of the most well-meaning thoughts and feelings are actually subtle fascinations with lack and dissatisfaction. We've found that hearing examples of how this all works in terms of day-to-day life can be quite stimulating in terms of your own insights about how and where you open to opt out of habit. What are you really basing your actions on? Fear or love?